The sun darkens, the clouds becomes. Oh, let the rain fall, the thunder crackles. Oh.
On a norm, I wouldn't have reacted to the videos of these people because we've had so much, we've seen so much from them, but nope. There are narratives from these our African brothers that we need to highlight and equally buttress. Do you know why? Because these are analogies that are expository.
Music is life. Music is spirit.
Here's my first impression of Nigeria as a South African. My name is Mbuyise Lovilas, just in case you do not know me.
This hits different because he combined realism with conversazione, unlike the normal sessions from other content creators or vloggers. He is a South African who visited Nigeria. Some say that he came for MVC. That is a speculation out there, but let us hear direct from him.
Guys, the time is 3 in the morning. I'm heading to the airport because I'm flying to Lagos. Listen, I'm excited. Going to Nigeria for the first time for some work. I'm going there to learn a lot of things, especially in the film and TV industry. And also, I think I'm also going there to grow my brand as well, because I just don't want to be... Yes, I'm very proud to be a South African content creator, but I also want to build a global brand whereby if you speak about Mbuyiselo Vilakazi, if you go to Nairobi in Kenya, people know who is Mbuyiselo. If you go to Kampala, Uganda, if you go to Lagos, Nigeria, people know who Mbuyiselo Vilakazi. If you go to Cairo, Egypt, people know who Mbuyiselo Vilakazi is. So let's go. This is my life. So guys, I go Pitizeli, Lagos, but I'm safe. People are so kind as well, very Susanna, they're very helpful. It is December. Guys, this is my apartment. This is a TV. Then this is a kitchen. I can host some guests here. And then this is a bedroom. So beautiful. Guys, I also have a balcony. We're going to a store, going to the supermarket. Oh, there's a pool here. Oh, there's a gym here. Okay. There's also a coffee shop here, guys. Okay. Here's my first impression of Nigeria as a South African. My name is Mbuyise Lovilas, just in case you do not know me. So guys, first of all, I want to talk about people. I'm going to talk about the weather. I'm going to talk about the environment. I'm going to talk about the money. Those 4 things. First of all, let's talk about the environment. It's very warm here, like there's humidity. I remember when I used to watch Nigerian videos, I used to see like, like the clouds. You only see the clouds, and like, in South Africa, there's so, like the sky is really blue. Even here, it is blue. Like in the morning, the sky was kind of blue, but now it's a bit, I don't know, cloudy or something. But it's just very humid compared to South Africa. So all the houses have like air cons, and I understand why they need air conditioners. It's a huge thing here in Nigeria to have an air conditioner.
Nigeria is a tropical nation because it is in West Africa. West Africa is located at the north of the equator, so the temperature is high. We also have 2 seasons, the wet and the dry seasons. However, due to climate change, a lot of things are changing. But the nation is so diverse that in one nation, we have 3 tropical climatic zones. One is the Sahel or the semi-arid zone in the north because of its borders with Sahara, so the climate is hot or semi-arid. Then if you come to the center, you will see the tropical savanna. We are talking about the central regions, right, like the middle belt. Then the third one is in the south. You have what is called the tropical monsoon because of the waters. That is why people in the southern region experience high humidity sometimes, high temperature sometimes, and high rainfall, which is balanced.
Well, what I'm noticing around the city, there's not many trees. Like, you know, in South Africa, if you're in Hyde Park, you're in Rosebank, Sandton, there's plenty of trees. And yeah, that's what I noticed. Also, there's construction everywhere, like constantly there's construction. Like when you look to the other side, look to the side, there's always construction. All right, I want to talk about the money now. Oh, the money. The money here, guys. Because the money just get like a huge bulk. They say 50k naira, and it's like a lot of money, you know. And when you of course take it to rand, you find that 50k naira is probably like 400 rand. I'm making an example. For example, yeah, yesterday I exchanged probably 700 rands at the airport. I got a lot of money like on my hands. I was like, oh my word, what's this now? And it was actually like 50 something, 7,000 naira. I was like, wow, you know, it's where in South Africa.
Well, if you tell your audience that this is specifically your experience in Lagos, I will agree with you to a larger extent because you are 80% correct. However, there are places in Lagos with lots of trees. On the islands, many environments have trees, if you are honest. Alright, Lagos is also not only the main parts being shown to you. We have Ikorodu. Ikorodu is also in Lagos. Ekpe is also in Lagos. There are so many suburbs with plenty of shrubs and trees. So Lagos is not only limited to the overpopulated areas being shown to you on TV. Aside Lagos, if you step out of Lagos, you will see what we call nature and innovation put together. Lagos and other states in Nigeria are constantly developing and working hard, alright, to meet the needs of the people.
I want to talk about the people. The people are very kind. When I landed at the airport, honestly, I was like, every time they'd ask me where are you from, because they have to ask, and or they have to look at your passport, I was kind of ashamed to say I'm a South African, because I was like, you know. But funny enough, I don't know, for some reason, why are they getting excited here that I'm South African? Whenever we say South African, people are like, oh, you're from Saudi. I'm just like, oh, okay. But people are so kind. Like, they would literally stop everything. I remember I was in the supermarket yesterday because I have a foreign card. They literally had to stop everything to help me. Literally, I was just like, okay, I'm really humbled by that. Yeah. Oh, by the way, when it comes to money, I forgot to say, as much as naira, maybe when you convert it, rand is more stronger, but it's expensive in Lagos. Let's not pretend as if it's cheap. It's not cheap, you know. Don't be fooled by that. You have 1 million naira. No, 1 million naira probably will not get you so much. It's very expensive in this city. Okay, back to the people. People are here are genuinely so kind. They've been so kind to me. Calls, because I know a lot of people in Lagos, and people would call me like every minute. Where are you? Do you need anything? Shout out if you need anything. I'm just like, oh, okay. I appreciate that. Humanity is everything. Well, and people, I think I've spoken about everything. Maybe you can drop some questions on the comments. Maybe I'll help you if you have some questions about Nigeria. But so far, I'm having a good experience. Yeah.
Nigerians are very kind in nature. It is one of the things that make me a proud Nigerian. That is not to say that we don't have bad apples. Of course, bad people exist everywhere. Nigerians generally have kindness in their DNA.
Guys, come with me as we visit businesses that are owned by real housewives here in Lagos. I'm not going to show you all, but maybe 2 or 3, that would be enough, so that you can see the hustle culture and that what they showed us on TV is real. And so if you're around Lagos, also support them as well. Show them love, I beg. So guys, first of all, I want to go to Beauty by AD, but I got lost. So guys, this is Beauty by AD. I think, guys, hey. We're here at Ziva, Lagos. It's a beautiful boutique here in Lagos that is owned by Tanya. Probably you remember her from the Real Housewives of Lagos. I love the aesthetic here. Like, it's really amazing, and the clothes, you can just tell the quality is impeccable. Okay, so yeah. Beautiful evening. Thank you. And guys, last but certainly not least, Laura Beauty. I love Laura. Cannot wait to see inside if they're still open. But yeah, here's Laura Beauty. Let's go. you guys told me, I would have bought you some nice stuff, yeah.
Dear brothers and sisters, one thing I love about this young man is that he is actually marketing these Nigerian businesses and showing you the realistic part of what he watched on TV. Not just conversations from the comfort of his home, but showing us. This is a South African silently promoting what he loves. And let me tell you, if his videos have 20,000 views or 50,000 views, that is an advertisement of a business viewed by 20,000, even 50,000 people, or even more. Both those in Nigeria and those in the diaspora that watch his content. This is amazing. And I feel that he deserves an accolade for this. He is also a good brand marketer. If you watch his content, that is strictly my opinion.
I came back from Lagos, and these are 10 things I loved about Lagos. Number 10, Lagos, for me, is safe. I'm saying for me, because someone probably who's in Lagos could argue otherwise. But for me, I think Lagos is safe. When I saw girls at 10 p.m. wearing headphones or roaming the streets, I said, you cannot do that in South Africa. My view could be subjective because also I stayed in a very secured estate whereby you have to walk through 5 gates to get to my house. Okay, so, but I believe that Lagos is safe. That's my number 10.
Well, Lagos is a metropolitan city, alright? It is relatively safe. I won't say that every part is safe at every point in time. No. No matter where you go to in this world, even the safest nation in the world, you can be mobbed or robbed if you go to certain places at the wrong time. True or false? So yes, I would say that Lagos is relatively safe.
9, I've said this in my other video, and I'm still saying it. People are very kind in Nigeria. And I know when I was there, people from South Africa were texting me, are you safe? There's things happening in South Africa. Maybe they're going to retaliate. Guys, Nigerians are so busy to be... they're too busy to be focused on that. Like, life in Lagos is very fast for people to be pausing and saying, oh, you're from South Africa, let's attack you. Lagos is too busy. People don't have that time, honestly, guys. Number 8, Uber drivers. Oh, Uber drivers. Uber drivers in Lagos, they send you a text, they call you, they're like, okay, we're on our way, please wait. I'm like, in South Africa, we don't do that, hey? Uber drivers, they'll tell you, I'm at the gate, I'm waiting for you. That side, they send you a message, they call you as well and say, I'm coming. Number 7, the hustle. Yo, people are hustlers, guys, in Lagos. Everyone is hustling. They have this sort of mentality. They always say no one is coming to save us, so in that way everyone is hustling. So then that leads me to number 6. Number 6, everyone there has a brand. Every corner there's a boutique. Unlike here in South Africa, we've got malls that we rely on where you go there, H&M, and you buy something. That side, they don't have those stores. So it's brands from locals, you know. Laura Beauty, the Bota. Number 5, I love how they have so many payment methods, especially they have this thing called OPay where you just take someone's number, boom, they receive the money right there and there. I was just like, okay, I like how that is so convenient, you know. And also you can exchange money. There's different ways so that if you want to exchange money. So I really love that. Number 4, in Lagos, there's nothing called doing too much, you know, especially when it comes to excellence. Be it's fashion, makeup, they do everything to the max, you know. Hence you see the MVCs, people are rocking beautiful outfits. Now there's no minimalism in Lagos, okay? Number 3, one thing about people in Lagos, some people in Nigeria generally, they just have resilience. Like those people, guys, are survivors. Odds are against them, but they still show up. Some people have to take like 4 or 5 taxis before someone gets to work. They leave late at work at 9 p.m. They're still coming back at 6 a.m. to work, but they just have this survival spirit, guys. It just, Number 2, I love how they treat foreigners. It's still an extension of kindness. Whenever maybe my friends who are based in Nigeria needed something and they couldn't get it, I'd be like, okay, let me go. And I'll just speak with my South African accent and be like, hello, how are you? I need something. And then people would give it to me because I'm a foreigner and instead of one of their own. So I love that. You know, I got a lot of benefits by virtue of just being a foreigner. People take you serious. Like, okay, we'll prioritize you first. My observation is that it's a very progressive city. And personally, I never experienced anything bad.
Yes, overall, the hustle culture, the resilient spirit is something you can't take away from Nigerians. And I love that you experienced that. It is why we get sad that some of your people in your nation want to get things on a platter. And when we hustle and get that money in your nation, they label us scammers and drug dealers. If we are truly guilty of the accusations of your people in South Africa, you would have seen so many guys on the streets of Nigeria or on the streets of Lagos all day trading drugs and scamming people. But you didn't see that. Instead, you saw people hustling day and night to make an honest income. You saw brothers and sisters working hard under limited resources. You saw brothers and sisters being creative and innovative without depending on government support. You saw brothers and sisters with pure love in their eyes and in their minds towards you. And brothers and sisters too busy chasing wealth to interfere in your life or ask you unnecessary questions. You met Africans who will put other African brothers first before their own. Their brothers and sisters. Nigerians are a typical definition of Pan-African truism. Overall, I want to appreciate you, dear brother, for visiting Nigeria, for taking that step, that bold step to see Lagos for what Lagos is.